Hello, this is Clementine from Visions of Atlantis, and you're watching CMS TV.
It's Red Rain right here on your classic metal show with Yesterdays. And kicking off the show tonight, we heard Dokken from their Dysfunctional release with Long Way Home. And a guy who's he's been away from home and been back and away from home. So it's my good friend and partner, Chris Aiken. What's going on, Chris?
What is up, sir? How we doing?
Good. I kicked off the show with a little Dokken tonight because it's a little anniversary for me.
What is it?
28 years ago tonight, I met Don.
Wow. A true love affair.
It was. I met him at a club in Toledo, Ohio called Roxanne's on the Dysfunctional tour.
Dude, your memory is ridiculous. I can honestly tell you, I can't remember one date that I met any person. Not one. You know, even my now ex-wife, I don't remember the date that I met her.
Sure.
It was just some day, you know, I ran into her at some party or something. I don't know the date.
Well, it was a cool occasion for me because, you know, Dokken being one of my favorite bands, they were,
Sure.
you know, broken up for 6 years. And when they came back and toured on the Dysfunctional tour, and I got to see them after 6 years away, thinking, you know, they'd never be back together. It was a very, you know, kind of an event, I guess.
Sure.
So
yeah, it's just amazing to me that you remember. Like, you know, obviously I met the Pantera guys. No idea what date it was. None. It was 90 sometime. You know,
sure. Right?
You know, I just don't know. I don't know any of that stuff. Even the Metallica guys, I can narrow that down. I mean, I've told the story a zillion times about meeting them at the CMJ, but I don't remember the dates. I have no idea. It was cold. I know that it was cold outside. That's as close as I can narrow it down.
Yeah.
Sometime when it was cold.
I get you. Well, you know, whatever. Everybody's got their thing, but
sure.
I get that memory thing from my dad's mother, my grandmother.
Okay.
Because up until the day she passed away, she was just as sharp as a tack. I mean, she never had any cognitive decline at all.
Right.
Even up to her last day on Earth. And
wow.
Boy, she could give you dates and times and places and people and, you know, tell you stories that happened 70 years ago.
Right. She remembered her phone number on her crank phone.
Yeah, probably.
Garfield 68213 or whatever.
BR 549.
Right. That's funny.
Yep. So so that's a Saturday night, Toledo, Ohio, May 6th.
Look at that. Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you. It's been a good friendship. You know that as well.
Oh yeah, Don's great.
He's been a good friend of mine, and he's treated me very well, and taken me out on tour many times, and invited me to his home on, you know, several occasions, and you know he's picked up the tab to you know fly me to different places for various reasons, and you know I went on that Kiss cruise back in October, and you know, so it's just been a cool friendship. It's been a good hang.
Well, that's cool. Very good, man. Yeah, he's great, man.
So there you are. So what's happening with you this week? I haven't spoken with you at all this week.
Well, it's just been another week. You know, it's one of those weeks. You know, it was still dealing with the shoulder. It's still fucked up, but it's not as bad as it's been. I mean, it's not really getting much better, but it's I was up working. I was outside working. I've told this story before. I told it on Facebook, but I'm going to tell it here. I wish nothing but the worst to my fucking neighbor.
That's funny because I have a neighbor story too. So go ahead.
So yesterday it was really nice outside. It was like 65 degrees, sunny, just a beautiful, beautiful day outside. And I've been cooped up so long, I wanted to go outside and work. So I did. You know, I go outside, I take the laptop, I take the little portable speaker. Do me a favor. While I'm telling this story here, I want you to pull up the Bruce Springsteen album, The Rising. And there'll be a reason for this in a minute.
All right.
So I get up to, or I get everything set up. I'm sitting out there. I'm relaxing. I open up my phone. I go to YouTube Music, and I pull up the album I just told you, Bruce Springsteen, The Rising.
Okay.
And I turn it to about, I would say, it doesn't have numbers. You just adjust the volume with your phone.
Sure.
But it was like 3 or 4 out of 10. So let's just say 3 or 4 out of 10 I had it turned up to. And I was listening to this album from Springsteen, The Rising. Now, what I would like you to do, at any point, and I don't care which song you pick, because it makes... I want to make the point that I was not... First of all, I had the volume very decently low.
Right.
But second of all, it wasn't normal Chris that would be out there with fucking Cattle Decapitation or Metallica or Slipknot or something playing.
Right.
Give people a taste of what this album sounds like, the heinous, horrible, vicious music I was listening to.
Well, being that it was a sunny day, I am assuming since you were outside, I'm going to play Waiting on a Sunny Day.
Yeah, perfect song.
All right, here we go. Oh, come on, play.
Maybe here we go.
Sounds like John Mellencamp.
Yeah.
Jubilee.
Mellow.
Yeah, it's a very John Mellencamp, Lonesome Jubilee song.
Now, if you heard this in your neighborhood at any time of the day, now this is daytime. Let me be clear. This is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If you heard this at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, what are you disturbed?
No, not at all. It's just like, it's kind of a summery time day, song, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of festive.
Yeah, it's just kind of chill music so that while I'm working, it's just music that's on.
Right.
And again, I'm going to point to the fact that it was set at like 3 or 4, not 10. It was turned low. Basically, it was loud enough that I would have to turn it down to take a phone call.
Okay.
But that's how loud it was. So I'm sitting there, I'm minding my own business. My neighbor to the right comes over, me and him chat. I don't even turn the music off there. We chatted for about 10 minutes. So it didn't disturb this guy. So then, fast forward maybe 10 minutes. I'm outside 15 minutes or so. This happens. Let me show you. I'll put it on the screen here. Up come the police. And the police, my yard, but other people don't.
Yes.
This is literally where he's parked across the street. See this telephone pole right here?
Yeah.
That is the property line between my house and the neighbor's house.
Right.
So he parks right there.
Yeah.
But on the border of the thing. He doesn't get out. He doesn't come to talk to me or anything. He just plants himself right there.
Right.
And I don't change dick. I don't go in. I didn't adjust the volume. I was like, fuck this guy. I was like, let him come up here and tell me something. So I was thinking, all right, maybe it's not about me, right? Maybe it's whatever.
Right.
And then maybe 10 minutes later, the school bus comes. School bus comes and it does drop off kids kind of right down the street, maybe 150 feet from where that police car is parked.
Gotcha.
So then I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe he's just there to keep the traffic, since there is a bus coming through. And I was like, okay, cool. So the bus comes, stops, drops off the kids, takes off. Cop doesn't move. Cop continues to not move for another 25 minutes.
Wow, he's got nothing to do.
Nothing to do. He just sat there waiting for me to do something, I think.
Right.
And then finally, after 45 minutes of sitting there, he drove off.
Right.
And I was like, this motherfucker.
Right.
It's like, so now I'm in a conundrum because I know for a fact that his fucking kids are going to be outside my window tomorrow morning at 8:30 when I'm going to bed.
Right.
I'm going to be going to bed. I'm going to hear his kids fucking kicking the goddamn fucking soccer ball back and forth. And, so now do I call the police and have them fucking wrangle this fucking asshole or bother this guy? Or do I just leave it alone because I'm not a fucking faggot? And I think I just leave it alone because I'm not a fucking queer, but
right.
But what a douche.
Yeah.
Second time. And I literally was doing nothing wrong. Nothing.
Yeah.
I this is why I just hate fucking people. I hate fucking people.
I had this exact same situation happen. This was years ago.
Okay.
And I got another story to follow up behind this. But,
right.
I was living in Cuyahoga Falls.
Okay.
And his neighbor is drunk. And I was outside. I think I was washing my car in the driveway.
Yeah.
And I had the car radio on, and it literally, it was not loud. I wasn't blasting it or anything. I just had it on to where I could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Cuyahoga Falls policeman come rolling up, sat on the corner.
Right.
He sat there for 15 minutes at least. Then he came rolling. Then he came rolling down the road. I lived right on an intersection there, so he sat on the other side of the intersection.
Right.
So then he came rolling down the road and he stopped alongside the driveway there. And I walked up and to see what's up. And he goes, "Hey, one of your neighbors complained that your music was too loud." And I said, "Really?
Is it?"
I was really surprised that this was an issue. And he says, "But I sat over here on the corner for the last 15 minutes. He says, "I couldn't hear it for shit."
Yeah.
And he said, "I just wanted to make you aware that there was a complaint, but I'm not going to do anything about it because I couldn't hear anything."
Even if I was being overly loud,
right?
There's still no fucking complaint there. It's the middle of the day.
I agree.
My music was no louder. Like you could see across the street here, see this guy cutting his grass.
Yeah.
My music was not as loud as his fucking lawnmower.
Right, of course.
It was like, what is this fucking asshole's problem?
Sure.
And I'm like, I'm sitting here going, am I a total bitch if I just bitch out and take it? Because I know I'm going to hear his fucking kids in the morning.
Right.
And it's like, you know what? I might just go out there and get off my lawn, Dad, in the morning and just go out there and go, shut your fucking mouths.
Yeah. Don't make me call the police like your pussy father does.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I think it's the wife.
Oh, well, say your cunt mother.
Yeah, your cunt bitch mom.
Don't make me call the police like your cunt bitch mom does.
Yeah. Oh. I'm so annoyed with this fucking.
That'll get somebody's attention.
Yeah, well. Yeah, it will. And it's funny because people did ask me on Fuckbook, why this would happen. And I'm like, it's because I'm the outcast in this neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it. I know, and you've been here. My neighborhood is full of young lawyers and young doctors and young entrepreneurs.
You think I fit in my neighborhood?
No, of course not. Of course not. But I don't fit in mine either. In mine, I'm an entrepreneur like these guys, but these guys all go to work and fucking.
Well, they're the button down types.
Yeah, they are. They're
very uptight. They're the very uptight button down types.
Every one of them has a fucking twat bag wife with a fucking honey-do list waiting for him every day.
Right.
And that's why this fucking Joe out here is out there cutting his grass before his wife gets home so that she can be greeted by a well-groomed house. And
yeah, I have people that do that.
Yeah, well, but this guy probably, that's what him and his dumb wife talk about, I'm sure.
I get you.
The yard looks great.
Are you going to be able to get out there and get that grass mowed this weekend? I saw the weather report and it's going to be nice. So there's really no reason for you to be watching golf this morning.
That's right. Yeah. Or to be now that it's getting a little warmer. See that tree out there? We need to plant some flowers around it to make it really pop.
Should we go to Home Depot and go get our flowers and our fertilizer and our mulch?
Yes. Let's have a mulching day this afternoon. I'm gonna buy 30 bags of mulch, and we're gonna bring them out and just mulch. Fuck off. Oh, just horrendous.
Right.
But I was so goddamn mad yesterday because I was not doing anything wrong. I was just happy to be outside, out of bed. My shoulder wasn't hurting too fucking bad, so I was enjoying every bit of it. And then the cops roll up on me.
Right, of course.
And I'm like, you motherfucking cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, I was mad.
Yeah. Well, something got under my skin this week where my neighborhood is concerned.
Why? What happened?
So about 10 years ago, I got into it with the homeowners association.
Okay.
They decided that they were going to implement this, well, without me knowing it until I got a bill.
Right.
So they decided that the only way you could pay your homeowners dues or your homeowners fees is you have to let them have a electronic withdrawal from your checking account.
Fuck you.
That's what I said. So I just was paying my homeowners association dues. I pay it by check.
Yeah.
They were sending me a bill for $20. And I go,
a service fee?
Yes. And I go, what is this for? Well, somebody's got to go to the post office and somebody's got to go to the bank.
Oh, yeah? Does it cost $20 to put a 50-cent stamp on and take 1 minute to walk it out to the fucking post office or whatever, to the bank?
No, they have to go to the post office to get my check.
Oh, poor babies.
And then deposit it, you see?
What's your HOA fee?
How much is it?
Yeah.
A month?
Yeah.
It's $124 a month.
So out of $124, that doesn't cover getting the money into the bank?
No, there was an additional $20.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is that's my answer back to them. I'm paying you $125 for nothing.
Yes.
Take it to the bank, you cocksucking fucks.
Well, then I refused to pay it. Then they started charging me a $15 late fee on the unpaid $20 fee.
Yeah, eat my balls.
And then you know what they ended up doing? Since I have a maintenance account, part of your money goes into this maintenance account for outdoor thing.
Yeah.
They took it out of my maintenance account.
Jesus
so
Christ.
They got it one way or the other. So I told them, I said, well, if this is such a heartache for someone to get my check and deposit it, just give me the fucking checking account and I'll go put the money in directly.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years. I've been depositing the money into the association checking account myself because they bank at the same bank that I bank at. So I just been doing it myself, right?
What kind of fucking business is this? that they can't look. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I do own a business.
Yes.
So as somebody owns a business, you kind of take the money any way it comes and you deal with it from there.
Yeah, I know. Who charges you for paying your bill?
Yeah, no one.
Well, they do.
Yeah, them and the bank, because the bank charges you $20 to fucking have a bank account.
Right, yeah. So I've been doing this, no issue, right?
Right.
I get this letter in the mail from the association that says, unless you allow us to have an electronic withdrawal, if you self-pay your fees, we're going to charge you $20. So even if I take the money to the bank myself and put it in, which is what I've been doing,
yeah,
you're still going to charge me for doing that.
So that's fucking bullshit.
I know. So
that's the kind of shit you take them to court over.
Well, I understand. Trust me. I get that. And so they go, but you could waive. Now, mind you, 10 years ago, when they were giving me shit about this, I said, well, let me just pay up my fees all at once. I'll just pay it. What? Well, we don't want your whole year's fee. We don't want that. We don't want that. What difference does it make? You got the fucking money in your account.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't let me pay ahead. But so I'm just like, you guys are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So anyway, So then the next caveat in the letter is, well, you can avoid these charges if you pay 6 months of your fee up in advance. It's like, well, I tried to do that before and I couldn't do that before.
I tried to pay 12 months up, you fucks. Jesus.
So now if you pay 6 months in advance, they won't, you can pay by yourself, but they won't hit you with this extra charge.
Well, if you pay 18 months in advance, can you fucking get rid of all these problems?
Well,
they deliver it to the bank?
The thing is that they changed the monthly fee from they reassess the monthly fee from time to time, depending on how harsh the winter was and whether they had to shell out more money to like the snow removal services or whatever. But this kind of bullshit is ridiculous. What difference does it make if I take the money to the bank myself and put it in? But they're still going to charge me because I won't let them electronically withdraw it from my account.
Makes you just want to move.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, you know what? If I run into one of you cocksuckers out here, I'm going to punch you square in the face.
Exactly.
You know, now you made me hate you.
Yeah.
You know, look what you did. You just made me hate you.
And out of your neighborhood, and I don't know this, but I'm going to make a grand assumption here. Out of your neighborhood, you're probably the most involved in any way with the neighbors, with the neighborhood.
You never. Now the second issue that was in the letter.
Yeah.
Well, you have a car parked in your driveway. If it sits there more than 30 days without moving, we're issuing a citation.
It's your driveway.
Well, you're not allowed to park a car in your driveway. You can park it inside your covered garage, but you can't park it outside.
So this is like your old car that you're just holding on to?
Carlo, yeah.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to move your old Monty into the garage and keep your new car outside?
No. I'll make room in the garage and put it in there. But again, another thing, you can't park your car outside on your driveway.
So how do you even own that? How is that any different from having a fucking apartment where they assign you a parking space?
Well, again, with the association, a homeowners association, they supposedly own the property, but you own the structure.
Great.
You know what? It's just like, you know what? If I see, and I'll make a declaration now. If I see any of you cocksuckers that are part of this association, trust me, you're gonna pay the price.
Hell yeah. Fucking dicks. Wow. Ugh. Fucking people. People just suck, dude. People absolutely suck.
There's never been an issue about anything. I've never been late on association fees. Nothing. I've deposited myself for the last 10 years. Now it's an issue. Yeah.
Now, and who gives a shit? It's money.
Yeah.
Take the fucking money.
You get it on time. What difference does it make how it gets put in that account? You know.
Are you going to tell me? You're going to tell me that not one person in that fucking HOA goes to the bank one time?
Apparently not.
In a month?
Apparently not.
Fucking ridiculous.
I know. So that got under my skin this week.
I bet.
It's like, what in the fuck is wrong with you people?
Fucking douches.
What difference does it make?
Yeah. Tell your HOA you're ready for them to pour.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. People ain't liking this one at all. What a joke.
I know. It's just stupid. So HOAs blow, man.
They do. It's terrible.
And you know, what's really funny is that a couple of times the HOA has been run by quote unquote board members.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a couple of times they turned over the HOA business to an outside company.
Okay.
But I don't know what happened. It never lasted more than a couple of months at a time.
Right.
And then somebody took it back over in the within the community and so on and so forth.
Some housewife or something.
There was one service that had taken the HOA business over, and I had a really good conversation with this lady and told her about what they did and the kind of shenanigans they carried on.
Right.
And she said, you know, there are people or there are cases around the country that are setting precedent to get these HOAs under control and this, that, and the other. Well, after a while, she was no longer, running it, and somebody took the business back over.
Sure.
Well, I was getting these anonymous letters in the mail with these articles about people taking on the HOA and taking them to court for various reasons.
Yeah, right.
It was no address to it. Nobody, it didn't say where it was from or anything. It was just like a photocopied article that was sent to me in the mail.
Right. It's funny.
So I have a feeling that that's where it was coming from.
Probably so. Yeah, but that doesn't solve your problem today. Your problem today is just fucking your people are lazy and stupid.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know. So that got under my skin a little bit this week. It's just like, yeah, cocksuckers.
Yeah, it's like, stop making my life more difficult than it needs to be.
No reason for this. What do you, well, we're going to write a citation. We're going to charge you extra if you do this, and we're going to fine you for that. And this, like, dude, I live here. Yeah. I pay the bills here. Who are you to fine me?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah. How about if I send you a bill?
Yeah, it's
sending you a bill and then start putting a lien on your house because you didn't pay the bill. How about that?
And it sure as fuck isn't like you hired them to do a service for you.
Nope.
They just leached onto your fucking mortgage.
More or less.
Yeah, cunt bags.
Exactly. So that's what got under my skin this week.
Right. I bet.
Bunch of assholes, man.
I know. People suck.
I know. So if there's any lawyers out there in our audience that knows anything about taking on HOAs, feel free to hit me up and let me know what you know if you want to take on a case and stir some shit.
Where's Sal? He can't help you there?
He's in Illinois. He's not an HOA guy.
He doesn't know anybody?
I don't know.
Come on, Sal, step up.
Yeah, really.
Your boy needs legal help. Where's Mikey?
Yeah. Where's Mikey?
The fuck? We got lawyers all over this CMS universe. None of them helping.
I'm gonna have to tap into our resources and see if anyone has any good people. I even if I don't win, I would just like to do it just to put a thorn in somebody's side.
No. Just people stink. I fucking hate them.
Yep. So that's what I would do. I would just do that just to to irritate the shit out of somebody.
Right. John Levin might be able to give you some advice.
Sure.
Maybe.
He might.
So I'm saying we got lawyers all over this CMS universe. There's got to be one of them that's willing to fucking step in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask around, see if any of our talented audience can step up.
Yeah. You got to charge the HOA fucking. Somebody said it right here. HOA fine be $25 for going out to the mailbox.
Yeah.
Look at that. You could do that to them. You could charge them for fucking having to. You should charge them $500 for having to set up an account.
Right.
To draw from.
Exactly.
Fucking shitbags.
Yep. I would never do a electronic withdrawal from any accounts that I have. Nope.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, why? Why do you have to fucking give them access to your bank account?
I don't, and I won't. They sent me just fill out this form. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, suck my dick. It's not how I want to pay it.
Yeah. I'm paying it with legal tender, so you need to accept that.
You ought to drop a fucking $125 worth of pennies in a box on their fucking door. Here's my fee, cocksucker.
Yeah.
And here's the $25 in pennies as well for the fucking delivery fee or whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Exactly.
People stink.
They do. Yeah. And I'm a peaceful guy. I just stay away from everybody.
Mm-hmm. I know, but and then they wonder why you have fucking 15 guns.
Well, speaking of that.
Yeah.
Because of that discussion we were having last week about the arm brace.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the end result exactly.
That's right.
I don't know what the end result of this arm brace ban is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I went online and there's a gun supplier that I use over in Iowa called Brunel's.
Okay.
They got just about everything you could. So I went ahead, bought two new
arm braces,
shoulder stocks.
Nice. And
replaced them on my two guns that have the arm braces. I don't need the trouble.
Right.
Well, I mean, it may get overturned for all I know, but why bother with it?
Yeah, and now you've actually shown it on camera, so odds are more likely that some fucking dickbag shows up at your door. Oh, we'd like to see your weaponry.
Yeah, so I've replaced the arm brace with Magpul shoulder stocks.
Well, that should be legal for a little while.
Yeah, it should be.
For a little while.
No, some more people I have to hate.
That's right. Well, people suck, man. That's the long and the short of it.
We got a suck ass Congress. We got a suck ass government. We got suck ass neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
The only people that, as far as I can tell, for the most part, that don't suck ass is our audience. So don't get under my skin, audience.
Yeah, really.
Or I'll have to hate you too. Don't make me hate you.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it sucks.
So you sent me the new metal church today.
I did.
I wasn't able to download it because you sent it by way of OneDrive or some shit.
You couldn't download it?
It made me sign in, and then it went to this and said, "Oh, there was a problem with the OneDrive," and I hate OneDrive.
All right. I always thought that was easier than doing it with the Google Drive because the Google Drive's such a pain in the dick.
Well, I know, but you usually send it by the that other one though.
WeTransfer.
WeTransfer.
Yeah, I was doing it from my phone. That could be why. But
I get you.
It's fucking great. I will say that it is fucking great.
Yeah, I heard one song the other song that they released.
Yeah, during when we do the break, I'll send it.
Yeah, send it over by way of another thing because when I finally did log into the OneDrive, it said, "Whoop, there's a problem."
Of course it did.
So I don't know what happened.
Fucking junk.
Yeah, garbage.
Yeah. But if you sign up and pay $10 a month through electronic payment, then you could have got it.
Right, of course. Yeah, the WeTransfer always works best.
All right, I'll send it over.
All right. Perfect. All right, well, what else is happening in the world?
Not a whole lot, man. I spent most of my week just fucking working. You know, I was working on I've been working on the Red Rain website. I've been working on the Mean Metal X's website. I've been working on other websites that I have going on. I have like 4 of them coming. So, you know, four that are active. I'm trying to get them done before I do Winning with Wendell.
Yeah, I know. That was going to be my next thing. I'll probably commission you to do that probably sometime in June.
Okay, which is going to be about the right timing there. So.
End of June or the very first part of July.
Yeah.
And for those of you still waiting for your coaching session, I'm probably going to start that this week.
Look at that.
I've been kind of busy with a lot of other things, but I'm finally get to the point to where I got things in order to where I can start scheduling you this week. So if you've been waiting, I apologize for the wait, but I am halfway through the course.
Yeah. How are you going to counsel somebody if they come to you and they say, Wendell, I'm really depressed because my HOA is making me get an electronic transfer.
Well, once you understand how the whole coaching thing works, I don't give advice and I don't counsel per se. The answers come from within the person themselves. You just get it out of them.
Do you feel that you should hammer the guy in the head with a sledgehammer? Okay, then.
Yeah. Assholes. Oh, speaking of assholes and so on and so forth.
Sure.
You sent me the 10 hours worth of Sam Kinnison's appearance on the Howard Stern show.
What a great listen.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that right near the beginning, like we're right in the beginning, like first 25, 30 minutes or so, they were discussing Bruce Springsteen releasing a 5-album
the box set.
And they said, "Did you get your box set, Howard?" He goes, "What? Are you kidding me? That nudnik, what a loudmouth!"
Yeah, he was just he hammered Springsteen for a good 5 minutes.
Yeah, both Kinnison and Howard hammered Springsteen. What a hack he was, and what a loudmouth he was, and what a know-it-all, and they couldn't stand his music, and and all this other stuff. And then what was it last year? It was all this big rage that Howard Stern had this special,
the big interview on HBO,
the big interview with Bruce Springsteen. But yeah, he hammered him a lot. What a nudnik! What a loudmouth!
His music sucks.
Yeah, like I'm gonna own any Springsteen. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he just hammered him.
I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was. I'll tell you though, those Kinnison tapes are fucking gold.
But yeah, that's kept me entertained to and from the job this week. Listen to that.
So good. And I didn't even remember the Bobcat Goldthwait stuff, but God,
I do.
Damn, that was funny.
Yeah.
When he got him on the phone, that was hilarious.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that after Kinnison passed away, wasn't Bobcat the one spearheading the documentary for
Kinnison?
Yeah, Kinnison.
I think so.
Like he was like producing it or something.
Yeah.
Was doing like the fundraisers or the memorials for him and all this other shit.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah. All right. Gary Skadris says that Stern apologized to Springsteen in the interview.
Oh, how about that? Well, I wouldn't listen to the interview, so
yeah, I'm not going to listen to anything Howard does anymore. So
yeah, screw that guy. Hailing show caller, you're on the air.
Well, Springsteen deserves what he gets, I reckon.
Okay.
Thanks for calling, Tim.
Can you elaborate?
Well, like the guy always talks about how he's for the working class. You know, I mean, we know he's mega rich, but you know, he's always propelled himself to be of the people, for the people, yada yada yada. Now, I love Bruce Springsteen. I've got all his music, but the guy is so disingenuous.
He's phony.
Like, well, I mean, don't you guys think? I mean, you know, he just, like this whole thing with the tickets that happened last year. The guy doesn't care about his audience. You know, he just. I mean, I know artists want to make money. You know, I understand all that, but he just doesn't care if they're paying $5,000 a seat or whatever they're paying. I just reckon he's completely fake.
Yeah, he's cashing out. That's what he's doing. He's on his final tour and he's cashing it out.
And that's fine. You know, he can and he should cash out. But it's just the way he goes about it. It's the way he's brought himself up in this image of being an artist for the people, and I just don't think he couldn't care less. And it just irritates me.
No, it's an image, Tim. That's it.
Yeah. Can you guys play the new winger later? Hail and Kill.
All right. There goes Tim.
Bye, Tim. It's funny. I'm watching the little numbers of people that are listening. And are on fucking YuckTube. And as soon as Tim called in, it dropped to like 5. And as soon as Tim hung up, it came back like 5. It's like there's 5 people that just don't want to hear Tim.
They don't want to hear Tim. Sorry,
nope.
Tim. Not everybody loves you like we do. Tim.
We love Tim. I don't care. I don't care if everybody turns it off when Tim's on. I'm never gonna really ban Tim. I think Tim is fantastic. And just for that clip, did you see the clip that I posted from like 10 years ago with him where he was in like a McDonald's or something? And
yeah, I have that.
And I told it not the orange soda one.
Oh, it's not that one?
The other one. Do you remember the other one?
Was he's in the bathroom?
What? No, this was one. He was like in a store or something, and he got in line and he yelled out. I told him to yell out, "Stop grabbing my package! I'm handicapped." And he did it.
That's too funny.
That shit, Tim. For that reason alone, Tim outweighs all of you guys in any chat room.
Yeah, Mr.
Just because Tim
Orange Soda.
But Tim will fucking he practices what he preaches.
Right.
He goes out and really supports the CMS.
Yeah, him and his orange soda.
The orange soda was good too, yeah.
Too funny.
Can I get a hand job in an orange soda?
Hand job and an orange soda.
That shit was funny. Holy smokes, those were good times.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very early when we were still kind of finding our way, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we would still do it, but nobody ever calls from out anywhere.
Right.
Everybody's at home now.
Yep, pretty much.
It's not like we could say, "Hey, go tell your wife that, you want to bang her in the ass."
Yeah, just like evil Batman. Hey, young lady, can you hold my beer while I start my car?
Yeah, and we used to do stuff. I mean, maybe we've gotten lazy. I don't know. Because remember when we told Amy rocks, we told her to go and give her husband a blowjob or something. She was sitting there and her husband was sitting there. We were like, yeah, go give him some. What are you doing?
What's she doing these days? Have you heard from her in a while?
You know what? Because I'm not on Facebook, I don't see much. I mean, she's been dating some guy for a really long time. I think she, like the rest of us, is never getting married again, but she's been like long-term for like 10 years with some dude. And I talk to her every now and again, but she's doing her thing and she's fine.
And then how about our other Canadian bartender girl?
I have not talked to her in a while either. I don't know what she's up to. I haven't talked to anybody lately.
Maybe you're the one who's being a hermit.
Maybe. Well, the fucking shoulder made me a hermit for 3 months. So,
yeah, that is true.
Took me out of commission for a while, but
that is true. That being laid up just doesn't help at all.
No, not at all. And it makes it awful hard to get back out there and do stuff. But
right. And what's any new developments with your friend Dave Landau at all? Nothing new since last week?
No, not really. I mean, I was working on his website today and I've got more to do tomorrow, changing his bio and, stuff on the website to update to the new. He did put out a new trailer for his, for the, whatchamacallit, the Normal World show. That's going to be on the Blaze, and it's funny as fuck. The trailer, we could play that later if you want to. It's funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's too long to do now. It's like 4 minutes. But
yeah, that's fine.
But it's really fucking funny. I can't wait to see the actual, like everybody else. I can't wait to see the actual show. It's going to be great.
Good.
So
see now, I just because it's not Crowder, I will probably tune in and catch Dave's show depending.
Yeah.
On, whatever. But I'll probably check that out.
Yeah, I'll sub up for that, and I would sub up for it anyway just to support Dave, but I can't wait to watch it. It's going to be really good, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm glad for that guy. I don't know him, but from everything I've ever seen him do, and
sure
with Kumia and the things that I've his comedy and whatever, glad he's doing as well as he is.
Absolutely. So. Yep, he's doing his thing, my man.
Good, perfect.
So,
yeah,
slow week this week. There's not much going on.
Some of his new stuff.
Well, once he comes your way, just let me know, and we'll connect some dots.
I don't know if he comes this way very often.
Well, he was there not too long ago, wasn't he? And somewhere near you.
He was over in Michigan somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't write his schedule. I just make sure it shows up on his website.
Sure.
So,
all right, very cool.
Right. Well, that's that for this segment, I think, because we got guests coming.
Yeah, we got a couple of guests coming up here. Red Rain is finally allowed to play a song from their forthcoming release called "Don't Look Back."
Right.
And our good friend Sammy Lee, the drummer, not the front man,
no,
the drummer.
Yes, the drummer of the band.
Who called him the front man?
I don't know. Was it Seth or those guys?
It could have been because,
might have been, I don't know.
Because he was kind of goofing with me on the text. He would say, "I'm not the front man. I'm the drummer." so it could have been Seth.
It could have been. I don't know.
But Sammy shared the new album with us a couple of months ago already.
Yeah, we've had it for a while,
and it's very well done. Dave Ivory has worked with them again, and I don't know Dave Ivory as far as his body of work goes. I know that he works with Hailstorm, I believe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hailstorm, I think Breaking Benjamin. That style of kind of modern active rock bands.
Sure. So, this is the second go round with David Ivory. He almost didn't get the gig. They were actually trying out. I'll let Sammy tell the story, but they were actually trying out another producer. I can't remember the name of the guy, but he's in Detroit, I guess. And he just didn't seem like he was too committed to it at all.
He was just committed to the check.
Well, yeah. So apparently, they went back and reverted to have, Ivory Productions do this again for them.
Right.
At least what, the CD that has been provided for us, it sounds really good. It's very strong.
I like it.
List. And, so they've been sitting on it for a while. Of course, Red Rain is associated with Chipster PR, which, we've known Chip for 25.
Yeah, for a long time.
And he was one of the first PR agencies I ever became involved with. And who I got an email from, not personally, just an announcement from that I haven't seen the name pop up in like forever.
Who?
Nancy B. Sale.
Oh, no kidding! I didn't know she was in the game.
I didn't either but I got a little announcement email for some band she was plugging or
no
whatever.
Kidding. Wow.
Holy shit! I haven't seen that name pop up forever.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I got an email from Nancy.
Either.
Jeez.
And is the Wrecking Crew bassist lady? What's her name?
Dead. I don't know. I can't think of it.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about, but
well, I haven't seen anything from her forever either.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a zillion publicists that have come and gone. What was her name? God damn it! Now that's going to annoy me.
Yeah, I'm sure you could look it up real quick.
I'm looking.
Wrecking Crew bassist.
The Wrecking Crew bassist.
What's her name?
Her name is Carol Kay.
Carol Kay.
Yeah,
I used to get correspondence from her all the time for things, and I haven't seen her name pop up. I don't know if she's even in the business anymore or not.
Well, she is probably about 90. She's born in 1935.
Yeah,
she is about 90. Maybe that's why.
Could be. I mean, she's probably not doing the promotional thing anymore.
Yeah, I mean, she's 90. She's 90 something. 35 to 05 would be 70. She's almost 90. She's like 87 years old.
Okay, all right. Well, it kind of makes sense why you don't. She's probably not doing promotion anymore.
No. Probably promoting her medication to her fucking stomach.
Do you think that she has money?
Not a ton, no.
No,
because she was in it before it was a money maker.
Yeah, I understand. So I guess she may have got paid like per session or something, right? Get paid for any residuals or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a reason she was doing publicity.
Yeah, maybe. But some people just work because they like to work.
Yeah, I guess.
But they don't need the money. They just do it because they enjoy working.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, though. If I'd done 60 years of session work, the last thing I'm going to do is say, hey, let me tell you about a great new band.
Exactly.
That's the last thing I'm doing.
Yeah. So, yeah, and another one that popped up here not long ago was Albright.
Oh, Jeff Albright?
Yeah, Jeff Albright. I hadn't seen much from him for a while, and all of a sudden I got something in my email from him.
Who's he promoting?
Let me see if I can pull anything up real quick. Not.
Because, I mean, we used to know him from Queensryche.
Right, of course.
He was our guy for Queensryche. And Chip was and still is our guy from Judas Priest.
Let's see here. The last thing I got. I don't know, maybe I deleted it. But he was promoting somebody, some older rock star person.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, that was another one that popped up. So I was like, wow, these people are kind of resurfacing after a while.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this is it. Let's see here. No.
Nope.
President of the Albright Entertainment Group.
Yeah, what does that mean? I'm the president of the Eakin Entertainment Group. What does that mean?
Yeah. I think he was promoting. Have you seen the David Bowie documentary Moon Age Daydream yet? Watch it on Saturday night.
Okay, good.
4/29.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to reach right out and watch that right now.
Very good. All right. Well, we'll play a couple of songs here, and we'll get our good friend Sammy Lee on the line, and talk about this new record and what it took to get that recorded, and
sure,
and what the plan is for the band, and if they're going to be able to get some gigs this year, and when the record will be released, and we'll get to debut one of the brand new songs,
right?
And all that fun stuff. And then later in the show, we're having Ruben from
KNAC and Sleaze Rocks, and
he just got back from the Monsters of Rock cruise.
He did.
And he wants to give us a full update report.
That's right. And he even asked me, is everything on the table? Can I say about this? And I was like, dude, you say whatever you want.
Whatever you want. You're the guest.
Yeah, go ahead.
It comes out of your mouth, Pally.
Yeah, and even if it came out of our mouth, so fucking what?
Yeah. All right. I'll let you pick a tune and take us out of the segment here.
All right. I would like to hear, I'm going to surprise you and go with a very short song, which I never do.
Okay.
And an old song. This is really going to surprise you. I would like to hear Max Webster with the song Check from the album The Party.
Okay.
I was listening to Kim Mitchell, which is, he obviously was in Max Webster's band before he became Kim Mitchell, I guess.
Right.
And this was like one of my favorite tunes ever that I saw. And I didn't even know it was Max Webster. I thought it was Kim Mitchell.
Okay.
But then when I looked it up, I found that it was Max Webster and was like, oh, this song fucking rips.
All right. Well, this came out in 1980.
Yeah, it's old. Very old from me.
Universal Juveniles.
Yeah. I don't, you know me, I don't usually go to the old tired music, but I like this. This
will probably perk Jackal right up.
Oh yeah, he's already in the chat room. Cool, and this is great. Max Webster rules. Of course.
All right. Well, we'll play a few tunes, and we'll bring our good friend Sammy Lee on and from Red Rain and talk about the forthcoming release. So here it is. This is Max Webster with Check exclusively here
on your classic metal show.